Hello, everybody. This is Mason Haggett, and you are currently watching the Casino Co-Official. And today we are going to be reading Just a Story, Chapter 5, Elyit and Comic Frans, by yours truly, Mason Charles Haggett. Narrator. Isaac wakes up in his bed. Bruh, I feel like trash. Charlotte is sitting on a chair in Isaac's room. Finally, you're awake. Anyways, Elyit and her brother Frans are inviting us over for dinner. So here's a fancy tuxedo. Chucks it at Isaac. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Ugh! Isaac gets out of bed. You know what? Screw the tuxedo. Brownie, come down here. Brownie barges into Isaac's room like the hound that he is. Okay, do you like eating laundry? Bark. Yes. Good. Good. Then eat this expensive tuxedo. Bark, bark. Brownie consumes the tuxedo. Okay, that's all I needed you to do. Bark. Okay, bye. Brownie leaves the area. Man, that stuff Charlotte fed me was horrible. Anyways, time to go up to the living room and see what Charlotte is going to force me to do today. Isaac exits his bedroom. The fireplace is lit as it should be. Isaac goes over to the couch and sits down. And Charlotte comes out of a portal in a pretty green dress and her crown. Okay, Isaac, are you ready? Wait, where's the tuxedo? I fed it to the dog. You fed it to the dog. Yes. Are you sure you want to wear the same red hoodie that you've worn over the last couple days? Yes. Alright then. Narrator. Charlotte tells Brownie to stay and be a good boy, while Isaac and her are gone. They leave the house and close the door behind them. So, why do they want us to come for dinner? Well, I'm sure they're excited to meet you. Alright. Say, can't we just teleport there? We could, but the party doesn't start until 30 minutes, so I just want to show you around. Cool. So what are the main locations in the Forgotten Realm? Well, we have the beautiful mountain in the center of the Forgotten Realm. We have the many scientists from many alternate universes working in the lab and maintaining the museum. There's also a Candy Cane Banking in Papa John's, which is owned by someone named Bob. Tony has his truck parked by Candy Cane Bank, where he sells the best honey in the world. Very interesting. Say, when are you going to show me the true lab? Charlotte, very soon, just not today. Okay. I feel like I was going to tell you something, but I forgot what it was. Honestly, it's probably not that important if you can't remember it. They walk silently for a moment as Charlotte tries to remember what she was going to tell him. Isaac looks around and he realizes that it's a fairly small town and most likely not more than 20 people probably live there. Okay, now I remember. So in a nutshell, Elyit has some pretty bad anger management issues. Why? So basically, in our old universe called True Undertale, the slogan was "It's kill or be killed." And let's just say that Elyit had to adapt to that type of environment. Is that the same universe that Carsreal came from? Yes, it is. No wonder then. Is her brother also crazy? Surprisingly not, and Elyit isn't as insane as she used to be, because she's getting therapy from the top scientist, Dr. Gage. So cool. They approach a house that for some reason looks oddly familiar to the one Isaac saw in a video game. They knock on the door. Hello, who is this? It's us. Elyit opens the door and gives Charlotte a hug. Hi, Charlotte. I'm so happy to see you. It's been so long. Now you're always busy. Ha! Right? She lets go of Charlotte. Say, you must be the new guy, Isaac. Would I be correct? Elyit is a beautiful, short little girl wearing a yellow hoodie and black basketball shorts. She has white hair, and yes, it's not blonde either. It's literally white, but somehow it's so vibrant and full of color. Her eyes glow a bright red, but they don't come off as threatening, but rather calming. Yeah, that's me, alright. Isaac can not imagine her having anger management issues. It's a pleasure to meet you, Isaac. Pleasure to meet you too. Elyit and Charlotte walk inside while Isaac follows close behind. Inside, it's very nice. There's a fireplace lit with a TV above it. To the right of the TV is the kitchen, and to the corner and to the left is the staircase. There's also a moderately big table in the corner and a couch and two recliners in front of the TV. Then they hear someone come down the stairs. Everyone, I've arrived! Down the stairs comes Elyit's brother, Frans. He has hair like Elyit's, except it's a boy's haircut rather than Elyit's long hair. He is really tall, taller than Charlotte. He is wearing a white t-shirt and basketball shorts. Hi, Your Majesty. Hi, new person I don't know the name of. The name's Isaac. Cool, it's a pleasure to meet you. Frans shakes Isaac's hands. He has a very weak grip, however, so his arm gets thrashed up and down by Isaac's firm handshake. Sister, why is your stock still in front of the TV? Because I'm too lazy to pick it up. Sister, just pick it up, please. I don't wanna. Sister, plus the price of the socks has gone down. I believe the sock market will crash soon. Charlotte gets a good laugh out of the pun, and Elyit and Charlotte make a ton of corny sock puns. Frans begins to lose his mind. Anyways, I better start cooking the soup before the other guests here. Good idea. I bet it's going to be soup or good. Ha! You bet. Charlotte takes a seat on one of the two recliners as Frans and Isaac sit on the couch. Frans, sometimes Elyit can drive me crazy. I bet. Oh, and by the way, this is her first time cooking something in a long time, so please be nice if it's disgusting. Oh, don't worry, I will. I'm used to Charlotte's cooking after all. Hey, I heard that. Say, who are you two? So basically, we're skele-humans, and we can use magic and stuff like that. My sister's really lazy and some minor anger management problems. That used to be major. Yeah, she's come a long way. Her anger problems used to be killer. Isaac realizes that was a pun. Chills go down his spine. But all aside, all of that, she can also be one of the nicest people in the world. She's also ridiculously smart, too. Now for me, well, I just believe that there's no need to be mean about anything, and that you should have patience for people, even if they're really mean to you. Because who knows, maybe you'll affect them in a positive way. Oh, that's so sweet. Then Elyit comes out of the kitchen. Hey, Frans, I burnt the water. How could you burn the water? I don't know, I just did. Let me come help you. Frans goes to the kitchen, and then a bunch of flames come out of the kitchen as Elyit and Frans come running out. She really did burn the water, didn't she? Honestly, these two can be some of the most entertaining people out there. Sister, how'd you burn the water? I don't know. It's not my fault that you're bad at teaching how to cook. Narrator, the argument goes on and on and on, with Elyit eventually being the one that makes the argument longer, and Frans just straight up defending himself. Isaac thinks of how to make them stop, but then remembers the kitchen's on fire. Oh, Charlotte, the kitchen's on fire. Can you throw an ice ball at it to make it stop? Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. She throws an ice ball at the kitchen, making the fire stop, but not the argument. Okay, Isaac, I need you to do me a favor. Go to Franz's bedroom and look at his nightstand and grab a music box and give it to me. Okay. Isaac goes upstairs and opens the first door. Inside there's a race car bed and a nightstand right next to it. He grabs a music box off the nightstand and goes downstairs and gives it to Charlotte. Charlotte winds the music box and plays it. Well, maybe if you didn't have the high temperature knob, I wouldn't have burnt the water. Sister, you know that has nothing to do with it, right? Then Elyit's eyes begin to close as she nearly falls over, but Frans catches her and brings her over to one of the recliners and lays her down gently. Say, how do you know to use the music box? Let's just say I know everyone that lives here like the back of my hand. Okay then. So, I just got here. They see Ethan S. standing in front of the door. So what happened? Oh, trust me, you don't want to know. Okay then. He takes a seat next to Isaac. Anyways, I have to use the restroom. And Frans, and I need to call the fat pizza guy to see if he can bring some pizzas over when he gets here. Charlotte uses the bathroom, and Frans goes upstairs to his bedroom, leaving just Isaac and Ethan S. So, Isaac, how's it been going, being the Queen's personal assistant and all that? It sucks. Probably not as bad as having to work for Carsrail and living in the sewers in his shop. Bruh, you know you could have just asked me if you could live in Charlotte's house. Oh, I could? Yes, you could have. The couch is always open for the takings. Ah, sweet. Okay, then. Guess I'm staying with you now. Alright, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope, not at all. Good. She sits on the recliner and watches the fireplace. Then Franz comes down from the stairs. Anyway, sorry to say this, but the pizza's not going to be here for another 30 minutes. Oh, don't worry, we can wait. Yo, can we play Call of Duty on your PS4? Sure. Franz gives Isaac and Ethan the remotes to the PS4. They play some Call of Duty, and then the fat pizza guy and Gus come through the door. The food's here. Yep. Franz, alright, just place it in the middle of the table. They do just that, and Franz sets the table quickly. Alright, everyone, come eat. He says it quietly, though, so he doesn't wake his sister. Everyone except Elyit comes to the table and eats. So I see Elyit fell asleep. Yeah, wasn't she going to make some soup? Well, let's just say that she was a little cranky earlier. Yeah, and she kind of forgot how to make the soups. You guys know how Elyit is, right, guys? So Isaac, how about you tell him a little about yourself? Like what? Like, I don't know. Think of something. Alright, yo Ethan S. How about you tell him about yourself? Jeez, thanks for throwing me under the bus. Anyways, I like baseball, and yeah, that's all I really remember about myself. Oh, that's depressing. So, what about you, Isaac? Great. So, I'm Charlotte's personal assistant, and I like sports in general, and that's basically it for me. So, friends, by the way, I can pay the bill. Oh no, we brought these pizzas for free. Oh, okay. They finish eating. Anyway, sorry to say this, guys, but I have to get going. I have an important mission to go with Isaac tomorrow, and I need to get some rest, and to be honest, I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, okay, Charlotte, we don't mind. Yo, I'm going to stay here a little longer, okay? Okay, just teleport home when you're ready. Okay. Charlotte summons a portal and leaves. So, what are we going to do? Well, I mean, I was letting Isaac and Ethan S. play Call of Duty on my PS4 earlier, but I only have two controllers. Oh, it's okay. We can find a way to entertain ourselves. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good to know. They sit down on the couch and Ethan S. sits on the second recliner. So, Mr. Pizza, how's the pizzeria been? Oh, yeah, things have been going great at Papa John's. We got tons of money every day. How much? Like around $20. Ha, really, that's it? Well, Isaac, remember there's only around like 20 people that live in the Forgotten Realm, so... Oh, that's right. Sorry, bro. Yeah, don't worry, it's cool. I was making a big deal out of it anyways. Anyways, how have things been with you? Oh, cleaning up after my sister, dealing with her anger issues, and making the weekly newspapers. And I thought my life was depressing. Say, what have you been up to, Gus? Oh, after I came over to Charlotte's house, I haven't really been doing much. Just helped Tony out a little because he's getting old, and yeah, that's about it. Cool. Ethan S. falls asleep on the recliner as Frans and the fat pizza guy play Call of Duty on the PS4. Yo, Gus, want to arm wrestle? Sure thing. Isaac destroys him. Come on, you cheated. Shh. Remember, we have people sleeping here. Oh, sorry. They arm wrestle again. Isaac still destroys him. Isaac gets bored. Yo, Frans, can we have a turn? Sorry, bro. We're in the middle of a game. Okay, then can me and Ethan S. look around then? Huh? Sure thing. Just don't get into any trouble, please. Okay. So, what are we doing? Come on, Ethan. We're going to look around the house for no reason. Okay. Isaac brings Ethan along with him as they go upstairs. They enter Franz's bedroom first. They look on his computer. Yo, check it out. He has a YouTube channel. And someone seems to be plaguing the comment section with corny puns. Probably Elyit. You're probably correct. They exit Franz's bedroom, and in the middle of the hallway, upstairs, there's a painting of a bone. Huh. Weird. They enter Elyit's room. It's a mess, and it's really dark. Her bed is tiny like her, and there's a ton of socks all over the floor. Well, nothing of interest here. Hold on a second. Isaac looks out the window and sees an entrance to a basement. Yo, I wonder what's in there. Honestly, I really don't want to find out. Well, too bad! Isaac grabs Ethan's hand and teleports them in front of the basement door. There's a lock on it. Yo, Ethan, give me one of your baseball rings. Why? Well, just do it. Okay. Ethan S. gives Isaac one of his baseball rings. Isaac smashes it repeatedly against the lock until the lock breaks. Okay, here you go. It's no longer in the shape of a ring. Ethan S. is understandably mad. What are you waiting for? Come on, Isaac. Really? What did I do? Let's just go to the basement for no reason whatsoever. They enter the basement. They go down the long staircase, and at the bottom is what looks like to be some old science equipment and notes. Huh, I wonder what these notes say, and I wonder what's under that door on the ground. I'm going to read these notes. You can go see what's under the secret door if you want. Okay, Ethan S. opens the door and climbs down the ladder. He sees Carzarill's shop at a room called the Portal Room. Oh, so it's just the sewers. I wonder why they would have the basement lead to the sewers. But whatever. He begins to go up the ladder, but the secret door closes. Oh, great. Whatever. I know a place out of here. He gets off the ladder and begins to walk as he feels somebody put his hand on his shoulder. So, so, say, have you thought about that sweet, succulent deal? Ethan S. removes Carzarill's hand from his shoulder and backs off. For the last time, I'm not taking the deal. Oh, come on. Even after I let you stay, live in my shop, you still don't want to help me? If you accepted the deal, I could have given you your old universe back, your old memories, and even real freedom, and take you on the path to the real one. But no, you don't even consider the deal. Pardon me. Because it's a scam. That's why. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think you understand the rules of the deal. I let you live in my shop. You accept the deal. Do I have to accept the deal? Yes. Well, guess what? I can give you $9, but I still won't accept the deal. Carzarill summons a horde of fireballs and chucks them at Ethan S. Ethan S. gets his sword and is thrown into the wall. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think you understand the deal. The only answer is yes. Okay then, buddy, let's go. Ethan S. snaps his fingers and summons his sword, as Carzarill snaps his fingers and summons two glowing white swords. Just great. They sword fight. Carzarill is surprisingly experienced and manages to best Ethan S. But before he could cut Ethan down, Ethan summons a bunch of fireballs at Carzarill, making him fly backwards. Oh, I see. We're using a little more magic. Then how's this? He summons a bunch of red burning knives that are flying into the air towards Ethan S. Ethan S. manages to knock most of them into the stream, but that's guarded by a bunch of rails. You know, it's not too late to accept a deal and collect the souls for me. Still no deal. Well, guess I'll have to take your soul instead. While Carzarill was still talking, he chucked his baseball bat at Carzarill. It hits him in the face, cracking his glasses, revealing one of his eyes. Oh, God, you're ugly! Thanks for the compliment, neutral sponge. Evil laughter. She's so weird. They sword fight again, but then they cut off short as Carzarill begins floating in the air as his soul turns a dark blue. He has a scared expression as he is magically chucked into the stream. How did that happen? He looks behind him and sees Elyit standing behind him. Oh, that's how. Carzarill hisses at Elyit and then runs off into his shop. So thank you for saving me, I guess? Don't tell anyone about what you saw down here. She grabs Ethan S. by the ear and drags him up the ladder. Meanwhile, while the fight was happening, Isaac sits down at the desk and looks at the first piece of paper. Dear Diary, I'm in a different place. A new, confusing place. I'm glad I'm here now, because my old universe was a nightmare. But at the same time, I'm going to miss my Uncle Papyrus and my Great Aunt Chara and my Grandpa Gaster. Anyways, sorry, Diary, I have to get going now. After all, my brother still gets pretty cranky without a bedtime story, even though he doesn't remember his old universe. Bye-bye. Huh, very interesting. So like Carsreel, she could still remember her old universe. How interesting. Isaac looks at another note, entry number 7. So today was a very, very interesting day. I learned that the world runs on a single timeline, and that it has been reset before. I don't know how this can be, but it happened in the past. There's no real way to explain it, and all I know is that the world is some type of simulation of some sort that can be reset at any moment, like a video game. This is a very interesting, and the information should not be shared with anyone unless absolutely necessary. This information is too much of a burden to hold alone, so I'll share it with my son Sans. Signed, W.D. Gaster. Huh, who's W.D. Gaster? And who is Sans? And what does any of this mean? Isaac sees Elyit holding Ethaness by the ear and coming out of the secret room on the floor. Ethaness looks traumatized. Oh, I see her snooping around too. No, but I mean, yeah, but I am no. Elyit grabs Isaac by the ear and chucks him out, and Ethaness out the door of the basement. And don't come back! She slams the door to the basement. Geez, that hurt. Right? What happened to you? Literally nothing. Why? I just want to go. Ethaness grabs onto Isaac's hand, and Isaac teleports him to Charlotte's house. Ethaness lets go of Isaac's hand. Wow, this place is so nice. This is where you've been living? Yup, cool, right? This is amazing. Anyways, the couch is open for the takings, buddy. Thank you so much for letting me stay here. Oh, no worries, it's my pleasure. Ethaness goes to the couch and falls asleep instantly. He is still a little traumatized. Well, time for me to go to bed. Isaac goes down to his bedroom and lays down. He wonders about all his adventures he's gone through so far. He wonders who Charlotte really is, what it would be like to live in a place as bad as the place Elyit, Frans, and Carsreal lived in. He wonders why no one else is curious about their old universe and just completely forgot about what their life could have been. He wonders why Ethaness is so familiar to him and what the letters meant he found in the basement. Then he slowly falls asleep. All rights reserved to Casino Co.